Hey guys, we're about to get ready to watch the launch of those 4 astronauts are going to the moon. We got 3 minutes away before the rocket is launched. Oh, this is it. You're about to see my reaction.
You're covered with so much stuff. You don't hear it quite so much, but you definitely feel it. And when the solid rocket boosters light, you are flung off the ground. It's not soft.
Steve, I want you to listen for a second and tell us what we're hearing here. Helium purge, Steve, just occurred.
This is it. And don't mind me if I've tried to make that music.
Into the plumbing. Helium.
Da, 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 da.
It's hard.
1 minute.
So if you want to look for heroes in this business, don't look to the astronauts.
Here we go.
Those are the heroes.
Good luck to those astronauts.
Very adult conversation with his teenagers about the very distinct possibility he wouldn't come back.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Go on without him.
Going to the moon.
He's done everything they can to assure us that they do come back, but they've had to have those conversations with family members, including their teenage kids.
We're about 90 seconds from launch. We're gonna give over the airwaves, if you will, voluntarily to NASA because we want to listen as soon as they start speaking again. Right now, let's listen in.
This is it. Almost there. Da 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 da. As you know, that's the Ric Flair theme song. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition! There they go! Patriots, good luck! Salute to them for their good luck! Da, 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 da. There are the cheerings. Hope it's not going to explode. I don't believe them. Yeah, I don't believe them, people. I don't believe the rocket's going to explode. Just like since Ronald Reagan was president, paying tribute to those astronauts that they were on the way to space. Oh, they made it out of Earth. Yep, they're out of Earth.
If you are joining our special coverage right now of NBC News of the Artemis 2,
Wow.
you have just witnessed history with all of us and all of America that is watching. Guys, what an incredible moment. At first, you see that ball of fire. It takes a second.
Yeah, I can see the ball of fire.
Lift off, and you feel it. And guys, a reason to look up right now. Just a reason to look up, and cheers from everyone here at Kennedy Space Center. And incredible, but something very important just happened. We saw the two rockets, right? They detached, Tom, and we're waiting on another critical moment in just a few minutes.
Remind me when I see Lego Batman 3 video game. When Batman just launched into space along with Robin. Oh. Those are the objects they used that is attached to the rocket. Hope they find any aliens up there. Oh my god. I don't think aliens are at the moon. They're somewhere else at the other planets. Well, whatever. I'm sure they have good weapons they use to fight against aliens.
Steve, at this point right now, what are the astronauts doing inside the capsule? Holding on?
You expect me to have words right now?
You've been to space, and that's why, and it still gets you.
Of course it does, yeah. Anybody who's been to space would find that to be just a beautiful example of human audaciousness. So, the crew is enjoying themselves right now. They're watching their systems, they're feeling the pressure. It's very rough on the solid rocket boosters until they come off, and now it's a smooth, accelerating ride.
Al, it was incredible, right? Clear blue skies, and you could just see it.
Yeah, I mean,
Lift off from Earth and just shake us.
but the flame, it's one of those things that television, no matter what you watch, our crews are terrific and the technology, but to see that flame in person, it's brighter than anything I've ever looked at with my naked eye.
Yeah. Tom, you'd seen obviously this take off before. This is the first time with humans, though. Can you tell just from your human eye the power of it? I mean, does it look different? Does it sound any different?
I would say it feels different. You know, because the truth is the Saturn V rocket, I wasn't here for that, but that's
There's the Earth.
taller, but this is more powerful. And it shook the building here. Good comms, that's critical. They reported all good comms. You don't want to be going up into space with bad comms. The other important note here is that Reed Weissman told Houston it was a great view.
Oh, you love to hear that. And speaking of views, Tom, what are we looking at right now? Do we know some of these angles that NASA's providing here? What is this here? Is this the back of the SLS? Do we know?
So we are going to be getting multiple camera views. They're taking a page from SpaceX, which puts a camera on everything.
Right.
So NASA is now putting a camera on everything, and we are going to get the views. I can't quite tell what that is, but we're going to be getting views from literally watching main engine cutoff. Again, that's going to happen at, where are we at, 5:36. We got 4 good engines right now. At 8:06 in, we'll have main engine cutoff, and then you will eventually, we expect, see the separation. Eventually, that's going to be the next main issue that we watch for.
All right, I'm sure they're gonna have a great time at the moon.
So we're about 3 minutes less than
Remind me of the movie Martians that they made back in 2016. The Martian was 10 years ago.
An incredible thing happened, but it's so critical.
It is very critical. it's so critical that they've made it as simple as possible to have as few failure modes as you could have.
The other interesting point here, Tom, is that they're not physically doing anything.
Bet that's that live footage.
This is all automated control from the ground. They have a joystick or a command stick, if you will. They can talk about the thrust and the roll, but for the most part, they don't need to. This is all automated.
And this is a nominal shutdown. So we have right now showing our viewers here a visualization of what was going on there. And I'm going to ask the control room. That's the visualization of what the separation would look like. I think this is inside NASA as well.
You're looking out of the launch control room right there.
As they were looking right a little bit after takeoff, and actually this might be right now. We're seeing the kind of the same image over our heads as well. As we wait for this critical moment in about less than 2 minutes.
Even if you guys remind me about the movie Independence Day,
moment, Tom, that's when sort of the real business, again, what we just saw was incredible.
when Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum went to the mothership. You guys know who they are. If you guys seen the movie Independence Day. Welcome to Earth!
Essentially, they want to create a huge elliptical loop, if I'm using the right term. Steve is going to correct me. That's going to put them in a huge loop around the moon. And then that allows them to go further. It allows them to go farther than any humans ever. So this is all about configuring for that move, and so far so good. So again, 806, we're going to see the core stage separate from the engine, and then we'll watch as Orion, once it's in orbit, they're going to deploy their solar arrays. That gives them power that they need.
And then, Tom, the rockets, as they break off, they fall into the Atlantic.
Yep.
We fall into the Atlantic.
Yep.
And then this other piece, the other piece that just is going to separate now,
Yeah.
that also falls straight into the Atlantic. Okay.
In some ways, this is harkening back to the old days of Apollo, right? So, you know, SpaceX reuses some of
I don't know, they
Incredible technology. It was a game changer. Yeah.
amazing, but that's not.
wait,
what
are
it's about.
they almost there to the moon?
Dropping, they have dropped their SRBs, and then they're going to be also eventually dropping that core.
And it's right here. If we can watch this slide right here.
Here we go.
Walk us through what's happening. Actually, just listen in.
Nominal main engine cut off, so the 425s have done their job. Now we got.
And this shout out go to my friend Spencer. Spencer, I hope you're watching. Remind me, I don't know if you've seen the movie Space Buddies, about the dogs going to outer space.
Cheers about a second before we actually see that.
I hope you watch that movie. Oh, I bet that's the moon.
It was a very quick shot, but you could see, and correct if I'm wrong here, Steve, is it the capsule that is coming off, or what is coming out?
Capsule in the service module.
Okay.
And leaving the core stage that had all the fuel tanks in it.
And then part of the reason to circle the Earth before they head on their way to the moon is to make sure that the capsule is working, that everything is, that they can navigate, that they can drive this, that everything is working in perfect order.
Yeah, it's like going camping in your backyard before you go to Everest.
Just making sure everything works there.
I think they're almost there to land on the moon.
Which this is not obviously what's happening right now, but these are ideas of what's happening, so we can sort of understand this is what it's going to look like right now.
Yeah, listen, I think that we are watching the latest cutting-edge technology.
And I just heard they're going to be attached to the satellite. No, not that. That was the moon. They arrived. Fooled me. We're not there yet.
The achievement here, the humans have been able to do this, and we're about to go even further than ever before. It's exactly what they hoped for, setting the stage to eventually put.
All right, I'll take a quick break about this. So subscribe my channel, drop a like, comment below. Make sure also follow me on X, Facebook, and DeviantArt. So we'll have more video we're about to see. So I'll see you on the next part, everyone.
This is about